Thank you for taking a few minutes to look at Gravity's fixed asset management. Now, fixed asset management is built into the Gravity suite of accounting software, fully integrated to Gravity's purchasing and Gravity's financial general ledger. So let's start with purchasing. That's kind of one of the obvious points where we'll start capturing asset information. So if we're going to be purchasing a computer and we want to basically set up that payable, and at the same time we want to be able to transfer all this information into our fixed asset module, so we have, not only do we have to save time by not having to re-enter the data, but we also have a direct link to the actual bill from within the fixed asset module. So we're basically going to check off that this line item here is going to be part of or a complete fixed asset. We give you the ability to combine more than one purchase into an asset. So for example, we may have one asset, put a deposit down of $10,000, and then later paid another $50,000. So that's really one $60,000 asset. And we'll actually take both of those payments and bring them into fixed assets. Now that we have the purchase in place, let's go look at our fixed assets themselves. So you'll see here we have the ability to track multiple assets. As we open one up, you'll see some related information besides just the asset acquisition cost. We can track what type of asset is it, for example. We can track, detailed descriptions, serial numbers, tags. So the ability to have more than just a fixed asset, but also maybe manage information for warranty. Or are you actually having to record replacement costs for insurance purposes? So once the asset is created, you'll be able to establish some default accounting information. And this is used whenever we're doing depreciation expense or other activities such as even a retirement, which you'll see here on the menu. So we allow you to actually create a retirement record for an asset, and you can describe what type of retirement it was. Was it a sale? Was it a casualty loss? We'll make a journal entry to retire the asset, calculate the gain or loss on the asset, and actually then deactivate this asset. So again, trying to make it very, very efficient to manage fixed assets. So the heart of an asset is its depreciation books. And we allow you to have more than one set of books. So of course there's going to be an internal set of books, as you can see here, but I also have a tax set of books. And for taxes, I'm depreciating differently than I am for internal. So you can have up to 10 different sets of books if you wanted to have a books for estate income tax, if you wanted to have books for a personal property tax calculation or report. We'll allow you to do that. And you can report on any one of those books. But we're going to obviously post just one of them to the general ledger. If I go to this tab here, you'll see the ability to have to track back to the actual purchase that I made here. So if I want to click here, it'll take me right back to the bill. So we have full accountability and linkage back to purchasing for this fixed asset. But let's go look a little deeper into the books. So we'll open the financial books here, and we'll start to capture some information. For example, what is the basis of this asset? If it's maybe an existing asset that we're bringing in, is there already accumulated depreciation? We can put that in, and of course it'll calculate the net book value. When did we place this in service? And when does the depreciation start? So you obviously have options there if you want the depreciation to start maybe the month after you place it in service. What is the asset life? And what type of depreciation method are we using? We even let you use a manual method where you can actually put in the depreciation lines yourself. Do we have a salvage value? Is there any other type of basis reduction, meaning maybe we took a tax credit on this asset, so we won't be able to depreciate the whole amount? So again, these fall into the depreciation calculation. And then, of course, we support what's known as a half-year convention. If I have the ability to say, I always take a half year of depreciation in my first year, no matter when I put it in service. And I always take a half year at the last year. Again, does not matter when I put it in service. So that just makes your financial records even out a little bit nicer. But once you've defined this information, Gravity will actually calculate the depreciation records. As you see here, by period, we will be posting individual depreciation records on these dates. Here's the amount of depreciation. As we post them, it'll identify how much was posted, when it was posted, and the journal entry that was used to create the actual depreciation record. So again, give you a full audit trail from here to see the actual financial impact in your general ledger, and of course from your general ledger you'll be able to drill back here to your depreciation. So Gravity would give you a complete picture of your asset information and give you the ability to track multiple assets with multiple sets of books. Thank you for taking a few minutes to look at Gravity's fixed asset module.